upset. They eliminate the heavily favored Clippers here in the second round, and an historic series win. 6-0 in elimination games here in the bubble. Much respect for the coaching staffs, as the Denver Nuggets are going back to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 11 years. What a performance. A great team performance from these Nuggets. Michael Malone in his 5th year. Last year, this game oh so close. This year they beat Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers. The son of a coach, Brendan Malone, back in New York. I'm sure with some tears in his eyes, proud of his son for the job he did. As Jamal Murray, a breakout playoffs, the emerging star, a pair of 50-point games in the first round, a magnificent Game 7 performance, sending home the Clippers. So disappointed. And Kawhi Leonard just 6 of 22. No miracles in Game 7 of the conference semifinals this year. Remember last year he had that big shot against Philadelphia with Toronto. And Paul George with a difficult shooting night, to say the least. And the Clippers will go home. It's going to be the Nuggets and the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. The Kroenkes saw their team fall behind 3-1 in this series. And even that Game 5, it looked like it was over. LA dominating. But Jokic, Murray, and the Nuggets able to win. And right now, those two are with Rachel.
Thank you so much, Mike. You guys are the first team ever in the 74-year history of the NBA to come back from being down 3-1 twice in the same playoffs. What do you have that no other team in NBA history?
Yeah.
We believe in each other, man. That's it.
I had a talk. I wanted to had a talk before the game, and I didn't. Like, whatever we do, I'm going to remember this team. Because we have a lot of players that this is last year, so maybe they will stay, they will do. So, but I wanted to give a talk like that. I'm going to remember every single one, because this is a special crew. You know, nobody wants us here. Nobody think that we can do something, and we prove ourselves and prove everybody that we can do something. You know, so next is Lakers, another tough opponent for us, but we're just going to be out there and having fun.
Well, you have a few more games now to give that talk if you want to. The chemistry between you guys has been incredible. How has it built throughout this whole postseason?
I mean, it's not just season. It's a lot of years. So we are just. Are you going to say something?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we are just improving. You know, we have a talk, we have fights, we have everything. I think we are like a couple.
Right.
Just, not that close.
There you go. Jamal, I do want to ask you, in Game 6, you took that very hard fall. Paul George blocked your shot. They were worried enough about you in that midsection that they gave you extra testing yesterday, even had an MRI to make sure there was no internal bleeding. And then you come out today like nothing ever happened. Were you confident in your health through this whole game?
Pain is just temporary. It depends on how you think about it. And, you know, we took a hit down 3-1. And like I said, we were resilient. We fought back. And we put them under pressure. And like Jokic said yesterday, we play with no pressure. We go out there with hoop, we go out there and believe in each other. And we made some shots tonight to get us the dub. So, you know, there's a collective effort. It's not just 1-2 punch, but we have a whole squad that can really hoop and get the job done.
Well, the spotlight is only going to get brighter now. Western Conference Finals is, and as you mentioned, the LA Lakers, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, that whole group waiting for you. How do you think you match up against them?
They got to worry about us too.
Yeah. I mean,
you know, we can't go in with a.
If we're going to go out there and think about them,
exactly.
It's going to be a long night for us. You know, we just need to go out there and effort. I always say effort and having fun.
Energy.
Yeah. It's simple for us.
Oh, well, if it's simple for you, that's bad news for the rest of the Western Conference and the NBA.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
Really a remarkable accomplishment. You got a couple days off to rest now. I know you're going to use them.
Thank you very much. Thank
All
you.
right, back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel, you just see on their faces the joy of winning as Murray and Jokic win another Game 7, and they dominated the second half in each of the last 3 games. Game 5, they won by 18 in the second half. Outscored them by 29 in Game 6 and by 17 here in the second half of Game 7. Reminder, the Western Conference Finals begins Friday on TNT. Tip-off shortly after 9. Nuggets and the Lakers. Meanwhile, the Eastern Conference Finals continues Thursday. Earlier start 7 on ESPN. Game 2 between the Heat and the Celtics. Our coverage will begin with NBA Countdown at 6. A stunner here in the second round. The Denver Nuggets are back in the conference finals. They win Game 7. The final score 104-89 over the heavily favored LA Clippers. Magnificent team basketball at its best here in the NBA bubble. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Rachel Nichols, our producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our outstanding ESPN crew, Mike Breen saying, thanks so much for watching. So long tonight from the bubble. SportsCenter is coming up next.